Hello and welcome to part 8 of our group motorbike tour of northern Vietnam. In this video we travel east from Ha Giang, taking in parts of the Ha Giang Loop and the Khau Coc Cha Pass. There can be no doubt that this video contains the most spectacular scenery so far. We visit mountain passes, we take a boat trip at the foot of a canyon, and it was very hard to edit this footage down to just about 10 minutes. As always, here's the complete route, and this particular video takes in 2 days of riding, as shown here. So here's the happy band getting ready to leave early in the morning, and almost immediately today we're flagged down by police. Once again, all is well because our paperwork's fully compliant, but it just takes time. So we started along the Ha Giang Loop, and here are all the Ha Giang loopers. It's a very popular route, so there are a lot of operators who provide rides up and down on the where you sit on the back of a scooter. So it's a very busy little track. There are a lot of lookout points which are spectacular, but again they can be extremely busy. We ride up this road to Coffee Tham Ma, which is a very windy road with an extremely busy car park. We pass through a market town. And then smaller villages. Stop at this spectacular lookout for a couple of shots of video. And that's really it for the first day's footage. So we spend the night at this cool little hotel with great views, and then we have a very cold dinner because the power is out at the restaurant for the first hour, which is why we all look like we're dressed for Siberia. So the next day we're climbing and we're riding into the sun, as you can see. Mike, free rider there in front of me, he's making a monologue, I think. Somebody filming me. Hopefully they can keep their bike in a straight line. Another close pass, but you get used to those. And a couple of walking trees. And some just spectacular scenery here, although it's a bit washed out, you can't really see it too clearly. Mike's standing up there, he's giving a monologue. I think he's complaining about guardrails, which means he's railing against railings. Again, a little crowd of Ha Giang Loop onlookers, but the big scooter crowds have thinned out now. We're back on quiet roads again. Great rock face there. And the camera really can't capture just the sheer scale and majesty of this area that we're going through. So we're arriving now at a canyon, the Tu San Canyon. Or the Du Lich Hem Tu San. So we are heading. Here's my tiger. looking suitably dirty.
Thank you.
Thank you. How many people are there in your group?
This boat ride is a very popular attraction, so there are lots of tourists. Kind of came out of nowhere. There are a lot of Vietnamese girls and ladies in traditional costume taking photographs of each other on boats. The parking area for bikes and scooters is a thing unto itself. So we parked quite early, and as we returned, this is what we came back to, so we had to try and get our bikes out from this melee. This is us going back up to the main road again from the canyon. This is a great ride. There's this downhill, uphill section, whichever way you're going. Pretty wonderful. Another little market town, and we're about to hit another little tricky section. We can see there's a bit of water, a bit of mud around, and what's happened is there's been a mudslip here, and they're busily trying to flatten off a road out of the top of it. So we wait here for quite a long time, probably about 20 minutes, along with all the other traffic, while the excavators work away at scooping some kind of track on the top of this. And then we give them the go-ahead to go over. This guy's getting out while the going's good. It doesn't look like much, but it's extremely loose, so for bikes it's quite tricky because it's very loose soil. So we have one bike go down there, another bike has gone down ahead of the van, but we can't see that one. So some of the guys head up to help out, and some local guys help out as well, and a few scooters get fed up of waiting and just decide they're going anyway. I'm kind of trying to hold them back, but it doesn't work. As usual in Vietnam, everybody just wants to be where they're going, and if that means helping to get a bike out of the way to get you on your way, they'll do that. So it comes to my turn. I've had the benefit of being one of the last over, so I see that the outside track there is not a good one. It's got a bit of a drop. Yep. And there's nothing really to put your foot on. Whereas this inside track, you can put one foot against the slightly harder 45-degree section there. But this is really a case of just duck walking across it. Next we come to this incredible pass. This is the Khau Coc Cha mountain pass, the 15 Curves pass. And as you can see, it's just a series of hairpins which get increasingly small, decreasingly big, what's the word? But it's a beautifully laid out succession of decreasing bends. So I speeded this up to 4 times because I'm trying to get the whole road in, but don't want the video to last for 20 minutes. But it's kind of like one of these Austrian or Swiss mountain passes. It's a great little piece of engineering. And after a long day, we arrive at the farmstay where we're going to be staying tonight, and it's an incredible location again. And fantastic rooms. And we have a little show put on just for us by the owners, which is very nice. Just traditional music and dancing. So once again, thanks so much for watching and see you next time. Cheers now, bye.